Hey guys, this is Dave. I just want to do a review on Morrison Homes. So just a heads up and full disclosure, it was my brother that built a very amazing custom home with Morrison Homes here in Calgary. And so he did have a great experience, but I want to show you something that if you're thinking of building with Morrison or any other builder in Calgary, I want to show you something that most people don't know, and it's a very frustrating experience. And because you probably have never built a home, you don't know you're about to enter into this. So let me just share my screen with you, and then I'm going to show you the experience that my brother went through here. So just a second here, I'm going to share my screen, and here we go. So if you can see this, when he went to build his home, he got this optional features list from Morrison. Now, here's the thing. When you're building a home, as you probably can relate, the options, all of the features that you're choosing is the most important part. I mean, that's why you're building a home. And it is crazy what he went through. He told me the story of how he had to drive down south. He had to meet this salesperson. This was the original document that they got. It's just absolutely crazy that we live in today's world and that this is the way home builders are sending their upgrades to clients. I mean, just try to make sense of this. How do you even know what you're getting? And he said that he ended up actually spending hours, multiple days, trying to go through all of the selections that they're making. I mean, this is, you can see a lot of this is basement. You have to read through it. Some of it has a price, some of it doesn't. You don't have any pictures. You have no real idea what you're getting. Now, you might be thinking, well, come on. I mean, this can't be how most home builders do it. But the thing is Morrison is one of the biggest, and they pride themselves in customer service. And I think it's just an old school industry. And later in this video, I'm going to actually show you a software that if Morrison Homes was using it or any other builder, it would make the customer's experience so much better when it comes to upgrades. And at the end of the day, I'm going to just scroll through here a little bit just so you can see it. At the end of the day, let's face it, not only does the customer want the upgrades, the home builder does, because the home builder is going to make more money if the customer actually upgrades. So it's in both interests that there's a better experience here. And my brother, when he was telling me the story, you could just tell how frustrated he was. He loved. By the way, I'm going to say this is not a video to say Morrison is bad. He actually told me if he built another home, he would use Morrison. In the end, the way the contractors were, the way they handled it, he ended up with the home that he wanted. He just couldn't believe that this is what he had to go through at the beginning. But as he asked around to his neighbors who also built homes with different companies, they all said it's the same process. So is there a better way? That's the question. Is this the only way to do it? Or is there a better way of making your selections and upgrades? And that's what I'm going to show you in this video today. I'm actually a co-founder of a company here in Calgary that we have this software that makes this experience so much better. So just take a look here. I'm gonna see if I can share my screen here again and show you the, let's just see here. I'm gonna show you the other part of my screen that shows what my software looks like. So here we go. We got, imagine getting a proposal. So you just saw what they sent. Imagine if you were building a custom home and Morrison's logo can be right here. You get a private link to your email. It's no longer an attachment. By the way, my brother also said that he had like over 100 change orders. And each time there was a change order, each time he changed his mind or made a new selection, they sent it in an email. It was an attachment. He had to print it out. He had to sign it. He said it was just, again, it was so crazy that this is what they were going through. Imagine if you had a private link sent to your email, it was Morrison's logo, and you got to play with your quote on an iPad you know, wherever you want, in the comfort of your home, and you're able to actually visualize as you open up and see what you're getting. And again, this is just an example. I'm not, you know, I'm just showing you what would be possible. And if Morrison is watching this video right now, somebody from Morrison or somebody from, you know, Shane Holmes or Jamin, I think every builder needs to pay attention, because this is the future. And every customer that's watching this, if you're going to build your home, you're not going to want to go through this painful experience. You're going to want to use a software like this, so that your experience is a whole lot better. So just take a look here. If you go down into the kitchen, let's say, so we break it up so that it makes a lot of sense to the customer, so the customer can see, oh, okay, what are my general items? But as we go into the kitchen, it says upgrades available. Oh, okay, so there's upgrades available. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to see that there's upgrades available in the kitchen cabinets. So I'm going to take a look here at the kitchen cabinets. And as I open this up, it's actually going to show me the type of cabinets that I'm getting. It's going to show me the, you know, the upgrades that I can make. So just take a look here as it opens. Sometimes it takes just a second here to open up because it has, so now it actually shows me here. As I look at the cabinets, it says, okay, so my base cabinets are paint grade. It tells me all the attributes. And then if I click on it, it actually gives me a picture. So it shows me that, okay, this is the cabinets that I can expect. But it also shows me that, okay, others have upgraded to these. So a customer can actually see, oh, here's my cost. And all of these costs are real time because they're based on dimensions. So one of the things my brother said was that he had no idea, as he's making all of his selections for his home, he really didn't know the price. It wasn't until weeks later that they would send him a change order. He'd understand what the price is. Can you imagine the experience for a customer? This is like building a car. This is the future. You know how when you go to build a car, you go to the dealership website and you start building it and you add the rims you want, well, this is the same way. When you build a home, you should be able to see the different types of cabinets that you can get and the different price. And if you want to upgrade, you simply click the upgrade button and it adds that price to your overall price. And now you know exactly what you're getting. Same thing for countertop. It tells you, you know, the base countertop. And if you want to upgrade, you know, you can upgrade. And the thing about this is that it's all done in a way that the customer understands, right? On the back end, the contractor still gets it the way they understand. It's all broken into line items with all of their costs, so they're able to manage the whole project. But on the front end for the customer, they're able to actually see their different rooms in the house. So kitchen, they're able to see, you know, other different rooms if they go into the bathroom and they want to see what comes in the bathroom. So all of this makes sense to the customer, and they can spend their time in their home doing all of their upgrades and seeing their price and know exactly what they're getting. So here we are, we're saving the customer a ton of time. They're no longer frustrated. It's a lot easier for them. It's more transparent. They're able to make change orders on the fly. They don't have to wait, because when my brother was making a change order, he said he had to wait, and then they'd send him an email a few days later or a week later, and then he had to sign, and then he'd make more change orders. It's just a really painful process. Whereas in this case, you can make all your changes on the fly at any time. And I mean, it's just so much better. So I hope if you're building a home, you put pressure on your builder that this is the kind of software they should be using. I think a lot of people out there don't realize that this exists. We are one of the first to build a software like this because we knew there had to be a better way. I've done a lot of major renovations, and it's the exact same thing when you're doing a renovation. It's just crazy at how archaic it is when you're receiving a quote. So anyway, so there's my review on Morrison Homes. It's not necessarily to do with the end product. I think they have a great product. My brother's home is great. It has to do with the experience at the beginning, which is one of the most important parts, which is making your selection. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. My name is Dave, and if you have any questions about our software, please visit costcertified.com. that's where you can find it. And if you're a home builder right now that's watching this and you want to use this software so that you have a competitive advantage and you're giving your customers a better experience, please contact us and we'll show you how we can help you get set up. Thank you again.